Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Tinker77. We're back on the Craftoria world, and we're going to start off right away investigating something that I'm seeing that's kind of weird. I don't know if you've seen this in your play. Let's see. We're going to go over here. Now, I have looked at this, and I'm looking at my inventory here. It says I have 949 iron ingots. Okay, that's fantastic, but I went through the entire storage system, and I only had 3 stacks. There are no more iron ingots inside of any of this at all. But yet, it says I have 949, the right amount. So, yeah, we're probably going to switch out from this sooner than later because of all the problems. Anyway, let's get started with today. What I want to do, and I've been working on, is setting up over here an enchanting area because I'd like to get, first of all, a better pick. And I'm going to use some of the dyer stuff, just dyer tools or whatever to get a pick. But I want to make an enchanting station or enchanting table, station. So we can make this really quick. So I wanted to get this area set up, and I was kind of doing that before, and then I found this bug, and I thought I'd better record the bug with the iron. Okay, so we have that right there. Now I'm going to try to work on making this pick. It's from Just Dyer Things, and so I have it right here. And you can see it takes the blaze gold ingots, which we showed how to make that earlier, and the sticks, so let's make that. And one of the things that I like about this that I saw was I believe it can be healed with lava repair. Just throw it in lava and it will automatically heal itself. And that's kind of good. It's got some other things, auto smelting and the ability to use a hammer, which does a bigger area at a time. And I don't know if we can get that right now. Let's go look. The hammer is this upgrade right here, and you can see it just takes 2 diamond pickaxes and a blank upgrade. I don't have a lot of diamonds right now, so I mean I've got 1 now, so we're not going to be doing that. I have 22 levels, but I do have these greater experience gems, so I'm going to try to use these up. You know what? Let's go for it. It may have other things. Okay, so boom. We have Silk Touch, Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 3. That's excellent. Now, I have some other efficiencies here, so if I combined it with this book here and an anvil, I would be able to get Efficiency 4. And this biome is a Stony Peaks biome, and I've set up a waystone so I can get back and forth here, but there's just tons of ores all around if you look like all the places around here. So we're going to just mine this stuff up. Now, I have flight because I went to my base, and one thing I've found is that if I just go home and then come back, I do keep the flight ability, so that's good. So I'm just going to start getting these blocks like this. So spending just 10 minutes, and I was able to get lots of coal and some iron, and what I was really after was osmium. So I'm going to take all that you see here, and I'm going to use the Fortune 2 pickaxe on this and see how much I get after using the Fortune pick. I got about 4.5 stacks of osmium, and that's great because I need that for what I plan to do next. So I'm going to smelt this down. I want to apologize for that audio. I just edited that first portion and heard how bad it was. Again, my apologies. So one of the things I want to get into is to get into Mekanism. We're going to start that right now. Eventually, the goal here for today, hopefully I can get this, is get a digital miner going. So anyway, what I want to do is I want to start getting with a metallurgic infuser here. You can see that it takes some furnaces, some osmium, and some iron and redstone. So we have most of that here, except for, of course, the furnaces, but I can make a few furnaces, and I want to make a couple of these metallurgic infusers. So there we go. We have 2 of those, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put those, although I might just put them right over here, but I want to get a space where I can just work with them and not have to worry about it. Let's put it right down here. So I'm going to put these on each side of this right here, this space, and I'm going to put in a coal generator. This is from Just Dyer Things. And we're going to add some coal in here, and that should start to power these up. You can see that they are getting some power. That's awesome. One of the first things I want to do is to make infused alloy. And you can see you can take copper blocks just like copper ingots. Now, this used to be iron. I don't know if it's specific to this pack or not, but we're using copper, and that's fine. But, it takes 9 copper ingots to make this, so this will be more efficient, and it looks like it goes at the same speed. I'm going to put 1 in, and how much does this give per thing? It gives 10, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the machine starts up. Okay, so if we put 3 more of that, and we need what, 27? Looking at the quest, you can see it kind of leads you down a path, and we're definitely going to need these basic control circuits. And if you look at this right here, you can use osmium blocks and, again, redstone. What's interesting about this, if you look at this, is each osmium block takes basically double what we had for redstone for the other piece of we just made, this infused alloy. But you could use blocks. So if I use 4 blocks of this and put in 8 blocks of redstone, that should make everything we need for these basic control circuits. The next thing I want to do is to make steel dust so we can get some steel. It takes enriched iron with some coal, 10 millibuckets of coal, and enriched iron is just iron or iron ingots with 10 millibuckets of coal. So basically you got to do double the amount here to get this out. So I'm going to do a stack of this iron here, and with 2 passes we have steel dust. And we're going to go in over here and we're going to put this into the blast furnaces, and so we have the steel. But that really is, if I think about it, the kind of like all of the basic materials that we need for what we're going to be making. There's some other stuff too that we have to do, but that's okay. We'll get through that. Part of the digital miner is to make a robot, and robot takes some things. Steel, of course, we have to get that. But these energy tablets, we should be able to get these, right? This is just gold and these infused alloys and redstone, so we need a couple of those. So let me just... I guess I should probably just do that right there. I guess I took it out of my inventory, but that should be good there. So we got that for robot. We have steel. We need to make atomic alloy. We need to get personal storage, and we need to make an obsidian, refined obsidian ingot. Okay, so we're trying to make the osmium compressor here. And it takes advanced control circuits. So how do you make that? Well, you make that with 2 of the infused alloy and the basic control circuit. So let's do a couple of those. Now we have an osmium compressor. So let's go take this over here, and we'll hook it up to the generator right there. It's got full power. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to make an enrichment chamber. That's where I was kind of getting all lost. So I'm going to put this back here. So it also should get power from the coal generator here. And that lights it the way. So I think what we have to do here for this to make the enriched diamonds right here is take diamonds, and it just takes energy to do that. So let's make, I'm not sure how much we need. I have 24. Let's do 8 of that and just see how that gets us so far. So I'll put that into here, and it should enrich it. And there we go. Let's let that go. Let's take a piece of obsidian, and then I think we just need 1 of these. And it's going to, we have 80 millibuckets of this enriched diamond, and hopefully this will make up the whatever it is, the obsidian. I'm having a lot of trouble speaking today. Refined obsidian dust, that's what we needed for that. And then again, if we go look at the robot here to make the refined obsidian ingots, you just have to take that with osmium into the compressor. So let's put that in there. Let's go get some osmium really quick here. See, that's not too hard to make this stuff. And now we have 4 pieces of refined obsidian ingots. That's excellent. I made another 4 of these so we can get this kind of working. I'll put some more osmium in there. So that's good. So we're getting closer to making the robot. We have these 2 pieces here. We have these 2 here. We have steel. So we got to get the atomic alloy and personal storage. It's just it looks like it's just a steel and some barrels and things. I got that. Okay. That's personal barrel. But isn't that personal storage? I guess it could be either one. Okay, that the advancement's in the way. Personal chest or personal barrel. That's fine. So that should work. So basically, it looks like what we need to do now is just make the atomic alloy. And the atomic alloy takes the refined obsidian, which we have, and a reinforced alloy, which is just the diamond piece and the infused alloy. So that's not too hard. Okay, so we got nothing in here. We're going to put 1 of these, and let's see if this does anything. You can see we put in 80, and I'm not sure how much this takes. I could look at the recipe, but I'm can't really read it sometimes or understand sometimes. So I'll just watch how much it takes out of this for 1. And it takes out 60, so we should be able to do 3 more. And there we go. Now that we have the reinforced alloy here, I'm going to put 1 in here, and I'm going to see if it just starts right away with 1. No, 2, 3, 4. So it takes 4 just to get 1 of these reinforced alloys, but that should be everything we need to make the robot once I get this out of here. And we have the atomic alloy. Ooh, top tier, goal reached, excellent. So I think everything is here for robot, and there we go, we have robot done. Excellent, so basically now I have made steel casing, I have a robot, I have the basic control circuit, I have the logistical sorters. They were pretty easy to make. I already made those ahead of time because they're so easy. So I need 2 more atomic alloys here. That's 2 there. And then I need to make these teleportation cores, which takes 2 more atomic alloys. So I need to make basically 6 atomic alloys. The rest of the stuff, diamonds, pearls, we have all of that through our mob farm and other resources. So right now I just need to make 6 of these atomic alloys. I'm going to do that right now. And we now have 6 of the atomic alloys. So let's see if I can do this over here to make the digital miner. And there it is. We have the digital miner. Excellent. I am very happy with this. We're going to need to have power, and we're going to need to have a way of mining and where we're going to mine. So let's figure out the power next. So Mekanism has some cabling. So I think it's called a universal cable here. This is like an energy cable. So there's advanced and then elite, whatever. But we really just need to have this right here. And you can tell it takes some steel. So I'm going to take let's make 32 of that. That's fine. And now we have a lot of electrical stuff going on. So now I would like to get some power and get some energy created. And the way I'm going to do this, at least starting out, is with windmills. So I think it's windmill. Is it called windmill or is it wind turbine? Can't remember the name of it. It should be down here. There it is. We're going to bookmark this. And it's really easy. It's osmium and the infused alloys and the basic control circuits and a bunch of these energy tablets. And now we have 6 of those. So we have everything we need. We have power. We have the cabling here that we can use to get the power to the digital miner. So I think what we really need to get next is we really need to get a way to get to the mining dimension. So it's called mining portal. I kept looking for mining dimension. It's a mining portal. And if you look at that, it's just obsidian and a diamond pickaxe. And I can't make that yet because I don't have a diamond pickaxe. So we'll do that. And then we'll do the mining portal. And there we go. So that's kind of like all of the stuff that we need for now to get started. So let's go over here and let's put this down. Now I had imagined that this little corner will be where I go to different dimensions. So I'm going to put this block right here. And there it is. So I think all I need to do is right click on this. But here we are. We are in the mining dimension, and this is fantastic. So let's get this machine set up. So let's just set this down over here, and there we go. You can see it's got some screens and some things on it, and if you notice, it's got some power inputs. That's what the green is for energy, and it's got items. This is going to be an output side and another energy over here. So let's see about doing this. Let's do 8 on each side. Actually, that's not 8. That is 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like that. And now let's add in these wind turbines. So we'll put 1 here. Did it just get really cloudy? Figures. 2, 3, and I'm going to do that same thing over here. And they should start generating power and supply that into the system. So if we go into the machine here, you can see it's got a full amount of energy. This is amazing. The next thing I want to do is I want to configure this, and I would like to have it mine, and I'm going to have it mining a radius of 64 blocks around it. And the minimum Y level is, I believe you can go down clear down to minus 64. So I'm going to put that. And I'm going to go to, I could go to the level we're at right now, which is up at level 69. I'm going to go in regions, and I'm going to do this just like I've seen other people do. I'm going to do 32. Now, this is inverse mode. We don't want it to be inverted. If you go inverted, it'll just mine everything, but we don't want to do that yet. So we're going to set up a filter, and we're going to go by tag. And if you look at the tags, I think it's C:(ores). So we're going to hit that save, and it looks like there's a whole bunch of different ores. That's what we're after. And so if I go back then, I think that got it. Let's go make sure it did. And it didn't save it, so that's really weird. So let's go 64, minus 64, minus 32. Oh. And that should be it, right? Yes, so then I hit escape. Let's see, make sure it's still configured. I'm not sure. Oh, I got to probably hit the check mark. How about that? There we go. Make sure you hit the check mark. There you go. And that should be right. Now let's go back out and go back in. And it is set to all the things that we want. And so this should, let's see, auto eject is on, auto pull is on. Let's start this up. Auto eject will have it on just in case. Oop. And there we go. And it's working, and you can see it's getting various ores. Now, because it's getting these ores and how to auto eject, we could set up a system here to get this out into a storage. So let me go back and get some pieces for storage, and we'll do that. I have been using the pipes mod, but because this is all Mekanism, I think I'll stick with the Mekanism's method of using for pipes, which is these logistical transporters. And I'm not going to need a lot for this, so I'm only going to get 8 of those, and that'll also get us an advancement, so that's kind of nice. And for now, I'm just going to get a barrel. Can we make the diamond one right away? No, let's just make that right there, which is a regular sophisticated storage barrel. And for now, I'll just hook that up there, and we can always upgrade that at a later point. So let's go on back. All right, I'm going to have the cable going out and going down, and then I'm going into a barrel. Okay, and I have this over here so that I can get on from here and go right away. And look, you can see items going out. We already have all of this. We have fluorite, bauxite, sal ammoniac crystals, raw antimony, and raw tungsten. So it's gathering all these resources and it's going to throw it into here, and this is fantastic. I really like it. I'm not going to chunk load this yet because we are seeing some lag on the server, so I might just stay here and watch for a little bit, see what it's doing. But I mean, it's working. It's just there's energy problems here. It's just not providing enough energy. That's not good. So what are we going to do to get more energy? Because the mining dimension is all daylight all the time, I think we're going to go with some solar power here. And I'd like to make these advanced solar generators, so I'm going to bookmark this. And you can see that each one of these, I want to try to make 2, so we're going to need 8 of these solar generators. And let's see if we can do that. So we need to make solar panels, so 8 times 3 would be, what, 24? Is that right? Yeah. So I don't have 24 of those infused alloys yet, but they've got some there, so let's put that into here first. Okay, so we need 24 of these. I probably don't have enough of the panes either, so we'll have to make that up. So we have 2 solar of these solar panels, so let's make 22 more, I hope. Going through pretty slowly, but you know what? We'll make these, because like I said, I'm making 2 of these solar facilities here. 1 more. Okay, and that worked out just fantastic, didn't it? Okay, and then we're going to need to make a total of 8 of the energy tablets, so there we go. There's 8 of those. And now we should be able to make these here, which are 4. And now we're, again, out of infused alloys. So the way I've been doing that to make more infused alloys is I've been going in and making copper. I just go ahead and make, oh, we're running low on copper. Making copper blocks. I've usually been doing 4 blocks, so we're really low on copper. And then I do 4 redstone blocks. So we'll do that right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you take that over to one of these, and oh, there's some more of that. You put that in there, and it'll make up, what is it, 36 of that? That's pretty good. So again, we have 4 of these solar panels. I want 4 more. Let's get this in here. 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so we have all of that. And so now, what do we need for this? We've got all of that done. We should be able to make 2 of these advanced solar generators. I'm missing probably this stuff, which we got plenty of now. So let's make another one of these. There we go. So now we have 2 solar generators. Let's go back over. Oh, they're kind of big, like a big umbrella. Let's go over to the mining dimension and set that up, and hopefully that'll augment our power enough that the thing will run without running out of power. Let's try placing this down. It's kind of noisy, but that's okay. And let's put one over here. And these are generating quite a bit of power. So hopefully now power is going up and the system will be running perfectly fine. That is very, very, very cool. I like this system. I went back to base and got a diamond tier upgrade for the barrel, and that gives us a whole lot more storage. And so we're just gonna let this thing run now and see what we get, and that'll be great when we see all the various ores. I'm hoping to see some more diamonds because I'm really low on diamonds, but I mean, this thing is running. We could do some upgrades on this, which I'm not gonna do right now. I cannot get through there. Really? I have to go around here? Okay. You can get into this. You can add in some of these upgrades here, which are speed and energy upgrades. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to probably do that in the next episode, showing how to upgrade a lot of things that are going on. So I'll let this run for a little bit, and I'll be right back. I've been AFK for a while, and you can see we've got a bunch of stuff. We've got a lot of redstone, and we do have a lot of diamonds now, at least over a stack. So that's kind of good. So I think we're well on our way to getting a lot of resources that we need. I still haven't put any speed upgrades or any energy upgrades in here, and looking at the control panel here, it still has
19,000, almost 20,000 things to mine. So yeah, I could speed this up and make it a little faster, but right now it's doing fine for what I need. All right, guys, that's all I've got time for in this video. I sure hope you like it. If you do, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you get all notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bye-bye.